Not the best place in the world. But I mean, I'll go wherever the fuck I want. People will like it. Now that I got a phone that's good and a memory card that's sufficient for this kind of shit, I'm gonna start, I'm too smart to not be saying stuff. So this video is gonna be why they don't ever kill anyone. From Martin Luther King to Franz Ferdinand to John Lennon to Tom, Dick, and Harry and whoever, because they don't have to. Why would they? I mean, I can tell you 2,000 years ago somebody walked on water and raised dead people and you'll give me money. I mean, what the fuck? But, anywho, now there's always the case that, well, with John Lennon, it was, David Chapman, and he'd been reading Catcher in the Rye, and it has hidden MK Ultra, and all this bullshit. The one thing that tears down every wall, walls of racism, walls of ignorance, walls of hoaxery, chicanery, you name it, is logic and reasoning. Now, other than my flawless good looks, rugged jawline, superior athletic body, even with metal, I was blessed with savant reason and logic. You cannot bullshit me. You cannot lie to me. I can make you do what I want by manipulating you with magic, which is spells, which is words. An example, if I want you to give me your lighter, if I say, hey motherfucker, give me that lighter now, are you going to give it to me? Or if I say, excuse me sir, I seem to have forgotten my lighter at home, would you be so kind as to let me borrow yours for a sec? You would break your arm to reach into your pocket to grab it. That is magic. Now here's why there's no Mark David Chapmans. Here in the United States, we have, despite what they tell you, impeccable mental health services. Alright? We're just taking in the lovely scenery of all the boarded up fucking houses. It smells like shit back here and fucking dead bodies, but that's alright. Have you ever met anyone that's gone on a fucking just what's the word? Postal? Just gone fucking postal? No, you haven't. And if you have, then some shit went down. The husband, who's already, his job sucks, his daughter's a whore and his son hates him and everything else, catches his wife with his brother or fucking son or nephew, something. What happens? He goes and he gets his 12 gauge and he puts in work. Okay? That's going crazy. That's not already crazy. Okay? If you're a big fan of John Lennon, you're not just gonna say, I love it. I mean, who are you a big fan of? I like Jensen Ackles from Supernatural. If I met him, I'd probably blush and faint. I don't want to shoot his fucking head off. So, I mean, what the hell? And if you have mental problems like that, you are not living in the free world to be able to do so. You're in a fucking home where they keep you on, Thorazine and shit you can't even fucking pronounce, to where you just drool in a corner and you try to smash a fucking square peg into a round hole. Because, if you want to go kill somebody, you have to be restrained, either chemically or physically. You can't just be running amok. That's absurd. So that's why there's no fucking Mark David Chapman. And and let's take Tupac. This guy Zach Hubbard is talking about Tupac. Well, he was a blood, and gang banging and what have you. Well, listen to that. Okay, I don't know if he was a blood or a Crip, because guess what? It doesn't matter to me. They all just watched that movie with Sean Penn in the 80s and, thought it was cool. Started doing it all around the country. Another bullshit. Done by the Jew, obviously. Keep the prisons fucking revolving door. But I mean, that's fine. Just don't get suckered into the system and you don't have to worry about it. Oh, more chemtrails. That's always nice. It's always nice. Walking down North Kings Highway right now. Not a care in the fucking world. Okay, so you're a Crip. And you're like, man, Tupac's a blood. And he was, you know, that nigga banging with my cousin and selling drugs and all that shit. You go shoot him, Pookie. Pookie's gonna be like, yeah, I'm a Crip and he's a blood, but oh, more chemtrails, that's nice. Yeah, but he's a blood, but I mean, I really like that Brenda Got a Baby song, and I mean, America's Most Wanted ain't bad either. Sorry about that. That is one thing you're gonna hear all day walking in North St. Louis. For better or for worse. But, yeah, I really like that Brenda Got a Baby song, and motherfucker, you know, and I don't want to be the motherfucker in prison getting their ass turned out every day because I'm the nigga that shot Tupac. I mean, come on. Logic, people. Think about it. Shit goes through people's heads. How many... I mean, look at your own life. It probably sucks. But look at the shit you talk yourself out of daily, minutely. I mean, maybe you're married now, but think when you were single. Oh, a pretty girl. Oh, she looked at me. Oh, she looked at me twice. Oh, 3 times. Should I go talk to her? No, I'm gonna play it cool, like I don't even want to talk to her. You know, that kind of bullshit. So, can you imagine what you'd be thinking if you were about to go kill fucking Tupac? Or fucking John Lennon or something? Now, first off, I mean, right off the bat, the Beatles weren't real people. They were roles. They were actors. It was the Monkees, just with several people playing each character, not just, you know, Mickey, Davey, and Peter, and Mike. Full hat. It's, you know, John Lennon / what's that fellow's name? Mark Stacy, and that Pete guy, and Paul McCartney / Bill Campbell, and everything else. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you can wear inserts into your shoes to make Paul McCartney grow 3 fucking inches to equal to, like, you know, halfway between Ringo and John to all of a sudden towering at George. You can wear inserts, say it's Tom Cruise and fucking Robert Downey Jr.'s 5'6" ass. But, you can't change your fucking bones, and you can't change, you know, your eye color. Even with, contacts and shit. But naturally, you can't change your eye color. We pour some dye in there or something, but... So, we'll move past that. So, just use logic and reasoning, people. Sorry this is so long, but it's boring walking all alone. So, I'm gonna start making these vlogs. Fuck it, why not? If you don't like it, don't listen. Oh, more chemtrails. There we go. So, just something to think about. We're dealing with Hollywood, people. The fucking brilliant jungle surfer, New Cokes, vegan MasterChef, best channels on YouTube, hands down, bar none, period. He puts it the best when he says, we're dealing with Hollywood. Nothing more, nothing less. If you're on the other side of the flat earth, then it's fucking Bollywood. Or Packywood, whatever the fuck. Where a bunch of guys will be fighting. All of a sudden, let's break out and do an organized dance and shit. You know, but that's what we're dealing with. So when you saw the president driving in Daly Square, it's the most popular president in the history of the United States. He is the most handsome, sexiest, in every facet of the word, president in the history of the United States. Dallas, Texas is the 3rd most populated city in the United States. I don't know about that time, but let's say I mean, how big is fucking Texas? Was there 50 million people there? All the major cities are in the middle, aren't they? So that means Austin, Dallas, Houston's coming up to see the fucking president. You'd get the best view of them. Added around Dealey Plaza, we gotta make 3 turns. Why would there 15 fucking people standing there? Are you kidding me? 15 people? Not one of them had a fucking camera? Really? See, I don't buy that shit. Oh shit, we got a loose dog. Sweetheart. Sweetheart. Hello. Hello, hello. Well, I gotta turn the camera off to deal with this. Hopefully it's got a tag.